Another Thursday night vlog for you. So predictable. No, bit bored at the minute. I've had a gig tonight. It was open mic at Commercial again, so went there. Didn't forget my words this time. I had to go on my own as well. But anyway, that's the reason why I'm doing a vlog, because I'm at a loose end. Like I say, I find it hard to come down and relax after a gig. So probably an hour tops tonight sleep. So I'll be okay because I can get an early night tomorrow. I've got a hard day in work tomorrow as well, but I can get home. As soon as I get home, I can get my head down tomorrow. Ready for the YouTube meet on Saturday. But next week, I've got the 2 open mic nights on a Thursday, and then on the Friday, I've been booked for a gig in Elsmere, so I might have to have Friday day off next week if I can, but I know we're dead busy, so I don't know what I'm going to do. See what I can come up with anyway, because I'm going to be absolutely shattered. That's the thing, you work, come home from work, as soon as you've had a shower, got changed, it's time to go. You know, your gigs aren't until like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever, but you get home from work and then you've got to get dressed. Oh, I'll tell you, honestly, I am knackered thinking about it. I'm absolutely shattered, but I'm so restless after a gig. If I go to bed now, I'm not going to sleep and I'll piss myself off. And then I won't even get an hour's sleep. So to make sure I get at least an hour's sleep, I've got to stay up. And so I've just been on the old YouTube. I've subbed to Mr. Q's new channel because he's a superstar. He's got to have more than one channel, hasn't he? I can't be bothered, me. I just shove vlogs, work, music, comedy, everything all in one go. You know, I'm not posh like him. Plus, I won't remember the fucking passwords. You know. So, you know, I'm not one of them people. I just shove it all. You know, I think he's a bit OCD, aren't you, Mr. Q? In a very, very lovely way. You're very OCD. You know, me and Eggy, we don't care. We just shove it all on the one channel. And like it or lump it. That's just the way we are, Mr. Q. But no, so I've subbed him. I've had a look at his first vlog. It was shit. No, I mean joking. It was the best vlog ever. Well, maybe not ever. Because there was that time I was drunk and in your shed and I don't even know what I was saying, to be honest. I think, like, you bought a new ukulele and I think I twatted it about 6 times. Didn't even realise till I watched it back a couple of days later and I thought, and someone went, "Isn't that his new ukulele?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Bernie, you bash it about 10 times. I was like, oh, didn't even notice. But them bags, bad them, aren't they? So, yeah, I ended up doing 2 open mic nights tonight. I was going to 1 in the Commercial, because they said to come back again. So I'm just going to keep going. The guy there who runs it, Lee Roddy, really, really top guy. Done some of his own songs tonight as well, and absolutely brilliant. So yeah, if you ever hear of a band called the Roddy or Lee Roddy, definitely worth a little watch. But every Thursday there's an open mic at the Commercial, so whether you play or sing or whatever, you know, even if it's comedy or, you know, poetry, anything like that, open mic, anything goes. Get yourselves down there, do a little spot. Or if you just like live music and all that kind of stuff, come along. Every Thursday night starts at 9 o'clock. But I'm sure they do like between 5 and 8. Normally they do like free pizza. So if you buy a drink, you get free pizza. They just keep bringing it out. It's ace. So get down there for that, especially if it's a sunny day out in the courtyard. Lovely place to be. And it's a top-notch place, to be honest. You don't hear, you know, I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about it, but if you never hear anybody talking about it, you need to get down there, because I think it's the best place in Chester, best pub in Chester, to be fair, or whether you can call it a pub, I'm not really sure. It's bar and hotel. Do you know what I mean? But they've got like function rooms. They've got loads of it. It's like being inside a big house, and you get lost. You're like, what? Where am I going again? It's really quirky and really cool, and the people who own it and work there and stuff, really, really nice people. You know, you won't find friendlier staff. So there you go. What else is there? Yeah, so I ended up doing 2, because I'd done that one tonight. I had to go on my own. Well, with Florence, obviously. She ding, 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 can't go anywhere without her. So went on my own, which wasn't too bad really, because it was the second time I've been there. So obviously I knew the routine. I knew, I've met Lee and stuff like that. So it wasn't really too bad. And I thought, you know what, you've just got to do it, haven't you? You've just got to, it is a bit out of your comfort zone. I mean, I'm not one of them people who finds it hard to mix and, be around people who enjoy the same things. And, I don't think it looks too weird, especially if you're a performer. I mean, it might look a bit weird if I was there on my own, I'd just watching, but because you're performing as well, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. And then I did really have an absolutely amazing time, and got some really, really good comments, and I can't believe it, to be honest. But there you go. It's always nice to hear, but you never really know what to say back. If you say thank you, do you look like you think that, oh yeah, I know, or do you like say, no, I'm not, and then they think that you want more praise or something. Do you know what I mean? So I just go with the flow. I just say, oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, or whatever, So it's I should listen to other people, really. I should listen when other people say to musicians or whatever, oh, you did really well, And you know what? I was driving as well, and because obviously I've got to take Florence with me, so I was driving. So I got, I was gutted. I couldn't drink because I got 2 drinks bought for me in the commercial by people who were watching. So thank you very much. So I got 2 half shandies. And then as I was walking out of the commercial, this guy stopped me and he said, I've been in the commercial, I've seen you. He goes, you do open mic in the cruise now, which is like a club, which stays open late and stuff like that. Weekends all bouncing and stuff, 3 floors or whatever. But they just have the bottom bit open on a Thursday, and they started doing like a late open mic. So say from like 10, 11 o'clock, I think. One of the commercial starts at 9, but theirs goes on till, God knows, 2 in the morning, I think. So I went there, and as soon as I got there, they were like, pardon me, any drink, just keep going, just go and get a drink, whatever. And I thought, you know what the fuck? I'm not drinking. So I thought, right, what's the most expensive drink I can have that's non-alcoholic? So I thought, fill your boots, Berni, fill them. So I got, I asked for J2O. No J2O, no J2O. What do you mean, no bloody J2O? No J2O. I said, not even orange and passion, but no J2O. So I thought, I'm not having a frigging juice or a water. So I thought, right, second most expensive drink in that fridge that's non-alcoholic is Red Bull. I'll have a Red Bull, please, and a glass full to the top with ice. So that's another reason why I'm probably not going to sleep. So my day tomorrow is just going to be a fucking nightmare, innit? These are just going to be down here, you know what I mean? Like piss holes in the snow, like fish eyes. So, like Predator. So, I'm going to head down there again next week. And one of the guys there, Dane, he's like a vocal coach as well. And because I've got like a really low voice, I need to, if there's not a microphone, it would be very, very, very hard for people to hear me. I've just got a soft voice. There's obviously nothing wrong with that. But, everyone can better. Everyone can get better. I've never been professionally trained or anything like that. So, I think if I'm at a level now where people love to listen to me, if I got a bit of coaching, bit of vocal training, it's only going to benefit me, isn't it, really? So I'm going to invest in some vocal training and see where that gets me, see if I can project and still have the same sort of voice, if you like, because people quite like it. They say it's easy listening and it's quite soothing. So, I'm all for that. Because I'm quite selfish, really, as a singer and stuff. Because I only sing and do the types of songs that I like to listen to. So if they don't like that kind of music or whatever, then fuck them. No, I'm joking. So loads of people are shouting out as well because Lee Roddy he's like a fucking jukebox basically. You can tell him a song and he'll play it, and if he can't, if he doesn't know it, he'll look it up and he'll go, right, okay, then I'll fucking do that. Not that he's Scouse, he's Irish, but it's straight off. And everyone tonight was asking for Oasis, and he's like, no, I'm not doing it. He gave in the end. I think he'd done 2, like into 1, I think. Cast No Shadow or something like that, and then another one, but brilliant. And I thought to myself, people are shouting for Oasis. People love a good sing song to Oasis, don't they? So I might just learn an Oasis song. Maybe not for next week. Maybe the week after. Because I'm going to be pretty busy next week with work. So it's a couple of late finishes probably. It's getting the time, just sit there and practice. I mean, I could be doing it now, couldn't I? But my neighbours aren't going to be happy, are they? So I might learn some Oasis just to shut people up. And, a bit of, and after all, you're my wonderwall. Can't beat a bit of that, can you? Or a champagne supernova, a champagne supernova in the sky. Okay. Give it a go. I'm being a tramp here. I'm just drinking out the bottle. Can't be arsed. I'm going to drink all that tonight, so why do I need the glass? I'm only going to dirty a glass. I don't really need to wash. Saving the environment, saving on the water and all that. I'm on a meter. So this stuff actually is fucking nice. It's from Asda. You can get it though, like a similar one from Aldi. The Aldi one is nicer than that. Only slight. I can tell a difference because I've been drinking it ages, but I love it. I think it's amazing. It's probably full of sugar. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like 10 grams of sugar, 10% sugar, like 30% sugar in there. I'm like, well, just full of sugar. But nice. So yeah, that's how I drink. That's how I do it. Can't be asked doing the washing up. Tramp, aren't I? I think that's about it, really. So yeah, this YouTube meetup, it's gonna be crazy. I think me, Eggy and Mr. Q are staying over in the old landed note. Mr. Peter Glynn has asked if I'd like to go and meet up with him for a drink with Ian and Jason. So that might be on the cards for the Saturday night. Just depends though, because I've paid for a room in Landudno. So bit of pain in the ass. So if it doesn't happen on Saturday night, I will definitely go on a mad one in Denby with them three, because that would be boss. I mean, Jason, he is nuts. He is nuts. He is. In a good way. He is in a good way. He's his own little person, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Not a little person, you know what I mean? He's a character. And Ian's just amazing. I could listen to Ian forever. He could chat because he knows a lot of stuff. He does. He's a very interesting man, and I could sit there quite happily and be like a sponge, if you like, and just listen. And last year when he done that like brain tease game, I clicked onto it. I was quite surprised at myself. At first, he was like, "You don't know." He thought I was blagging, and I was like, "Do I know? Do I know? Am I? You know? Do I know? I think I do." And then I did, and then he was like, "Yes, you do." So I was like, I was pretty impressed with myself, to say the least. But yeah, and then you've got Mr. Peter Glynn. He is boss. He is. He's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. And it would be awesome to go and meet them Saturday night. But like I say, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, that's what I mean. Got to get back to London now. So it's going to be great seeing everybody. Will be. I think Mr. Q said before, Richard B1983, top guy. He's going. I think I was a bit too levered last time. A bit loud for Richard, I think. I think he was like, "What the hell is going on here? She's just got pissed like this." Yes, darling, that's what happens. That's why I don't do it very often. But no, honestly, everyone's really nice. I love everyone. I think everyone's great. Everyone's like, that's what's great about YouTube and the YouTube community, is that these people who we're all meeting up, you know, we're all from totally different walks of life, different backgrounds, you know, different parts of the map, you know. And it's like, we would probably never cross paths any other way. You know, we'd probably never be friends in any other situation. But YouTube has sort of brought people together, and it's good because it's thinking outside of your box. It's going, you know, it's stretching your social circle outside of a comfort zone. And I think it's great. You know, a lot of people say to me, like, if I say I'm going on a YouTube meetup, they're like, "What, do you do it online? You know, do you all like chat?" And no, we all meet up once a year. And everyone's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's like," because people just normally just, you know, my friends anyway, they just click, watch. They don't subscribe to anything or things like that. They just, you know, I've tried to get, you know, my mate over the road, Danny, he's put a few videos up, and Daniel Robinson, he's on, I'm subscribed to him. He's put a few videos up and stuff, and he'd be really good if he got into it, but he's got 10 million kids, so it's my mate Sammy Joe, it's her brother. He lives across the road, like. So Danny, if you're watching, you know, fucking gotta get on the YouTube, lad. Vicky, don't you be stopping him going on the YouTube. We need them this year. Sorry, a bit of a private joke there. But yeah, you'd never ever meet and probably be friends with people. And YouTube just brings us together. And it's cool because, you know, like I say, everyone's different. Everyone's great in their own little way. And, you know, it's a fun day out. And I think it's going to be pissing down. And if I remember correctly, it was pissing down last year. So take your raincoats, take your umbrella, ella. So yeah, that's all from me, I think, actually. Yeah, how many? 19 minutes. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm going. Love yous. Bye. I've been that long that my screen just went black. My screen, like I haven't touched my screen for that long. It actually just fucking shut off itself. I'm going. Ta-ra.